Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. Silver markets have been an emotional and literal roller coaster. Prices rising extremely fast, dropping even faster. Now, I hope these three words are not in your vocabulary, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, also known as FUD. Those three words are directly acting off of emotions. And we know in the investing world, emotions have no place for it. Emotions are the quickest way to make bad decisions, impulsively buying or panic selling. These things will take us out of the game. And I can guarantee anyone who's investing off of emotions will never even break even. You will not make a penny in the investing game, and that's with real estate, that's with stock markets, cryptocurrency, precious metals, whatever it is. And that's because when you're investing off of emotions, you're blind to the truth, because no matter what is faced in front of you, you have a biased opinion, you're closed-minded, and you can't take in new information or look at the different possibilities, or you're not, and no, more importantly, you're not able to adjust and adapt to the markets. The markets are ever changing. Things that are affecting the prices are ever changing. Times are ever changing. What's happening in the economy is ever changing. And you have to change with that. If you're stuck in one way, one perspective, you can see how things could get ugly quick. So, anyways, I want to make this video, and I wasn't even planning on making this video today, but I see as prices stay low, the longer they stay low, the more people start to worry. And I really like making these videos just as a glimpse of hope, to really get rid of that doubt, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Because I know, especially as there's a lot of new stackers into the world of gold and silver, a lot of people, this is their first time experiencing this. And for someone who's been in the market for 9-10 years, this is nothing. This is just an opportunity to buy our silver for a discount, right? This is a perfect time to buy some silver while it's cheap. As you've seen, I've been doing. That's why I did an unboxing on this channel yesterday. I should have one either today or tomorrow coming as well, and I think even another one as well. So you can see how, depending when you came into the market, is going to depend your perspective on these things, on these instances. And I really want you to shift your perspective from being afraid to looking at opportunity. Look at the opportunity that lies ahead. And investing is going to throw all types of curveballs at you, but if you can learn how to take any situation, whether it's bad or good, and adjust it to your advantage, then you'll never make a bad investment. You will never lose, literally. Even when you do make a bad investment, if you can learn from it, take it as an opportunity to learn and see what you did wrong, then that's not even losing, because then you'll never lose. You'll never make that same mistake again. So you're always learning, you're always winning. And that's important, not only for investing, but for life. You can apply that to life itself, right? So anyways, price is around $23. You got to remember, not even, 3-4 months ago, silver wasn't even that price at all. We were hoping for the July 2016 high of $21. I remember like it was yesterday making these videos on this channel mentioning how close silver was to getting $21, and if it did get to $21, what would happen. I remember so vividly talking about that, and I even said if it breaks past $21, it's going to skyrocket much higher, much faster. And that's exactly what happened. It broke through the July 2016 high of $21, and it took off, right? Off to the races. But one thing happened that shouldn't have. Just like Bitcoin, it went too crazy, right? It went too high, way too fast. And any time that happens, it's overbought, and it needs a correction. When I was telling you guys when it was around $30 that the price has to start going down for it to keep going up, I was being literal. I know that sounds silly, it kind of sounds backwards, the price has to drop for it to keep going up, but that's the truth. There has to be a correction, a dip, a sell-off, time for the markets to stabilize, build new support resistance levels, and really just hold its ground there And as it stabilizes there, then we can move on. But if it just keeps going up, then it's going to crash. If it's going to go up, 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 then it's going to crash, crash, crash. Look at Bitcoin when it reached $20,000, crashed like $5,000-$6,000 within a couple days. That's how it works. You can't expect a market to just become that explosive. There has to be dips. And if you step back and look at the chart, it goes up a little bit, it goes down a little bit, then it goes up a little higher, then it drops down a little lower, and then it goes up even higher, and it's just a gradual, should be appreciating line, but in between the lines it's going to be a little messy. And in that little messiness, right where the drops, where the dips are and the rises, that's just opportunity for you to make more money or to get silver for cheaper, lower your dollar per ounce average. That is how you're going to become profitable at the end of the day. Yes, it's the big purchases, but if you can also get in when the getting is good, you can continue to keep buying, continue to keep adding ounces to your stack and not having to pay the high premiums. So I hope this makes sense. I hope I'm putting a clear picture into your head of what to do, how I do it, and also why the old way, why the negative, the worrying, the fear is only going to hinder you. And not only that, I've been talking about the literal strategy, but also, aside from everything I just said, you should understand silver's bigger picture, the bigger picture, its true value. Because looking at $23, I can guarantee that $23 is not worth an ounce of silver. I can guarantee an ounce of silver is worth a lot more than $23. So if it's $23 at this current time, then you best believe I'm going to buy a lot of it, because I know that the price is going to go a lot higher in the future. Depending upon when your time to sell is, whether it's going to be 5 years, 15 years, 30 years, I can guarantee that in that 5, 10, 15, 30 years, silver will not still be sitting at $23, right? Silver has much, much, much more value, and that's intrinsically, that's from the economy, that's from the industrial side of it, that's from the monetary side of it, that's from the shortage, the supply, the demand, from everything. It's blatantly obvious that silver's a ticking time bomb, and anyone who's doubting paying $23 for an ounce of silver, you're just blind to reality, the truth, right? I can't even explain it. If you held a $23 bill in your left hand and held a 1 ounce silver coin in your right hand, tell me which one seems more valuable, knowing that silver was $50 not even 10 years ago. See, it's this type of stuff, knowing all this stuff and still being worried. That's you fighting yourself. And I'm not trying to say, when the prices are going down that, you don't have to it's serious to a point of, it's like when I'm looking at the prices drop from $30 to $23, I'm not worried like, oh, silver's going to keep going down, it's going to crash. I'm trying to look at how the price is getting affected, so then I can plan my next move. So I'm not really worried. I just kind of buckle down more and say, okay, like, what can I do now? Because things are changing. The market has changed. So that means I have to change and switch some things up as well. So it's more of just like kind of buckling down and figuring out another way for me to be able to use it as opportunity. See what I'm saying? Instead of just worrying, fear, just all doubting and being all negative, I'm trying to instead block all that out because it's irrelevant, because I know silver's true value, and now I'm trying to actually do something about it to continue to stay profitable, or continue to allow my stack to stay profitable. And that's that's key for investing. Any investor, you can ask them those two things. Do they act off of fear, or do they look at it realistically and try to keep adjusting? And 10 times out of 10, the expensive one, the one that's actually successful, goes with the second option. There is no place for fear, for uncertainty in these markets. So I am curious, though. I want to hear your opinion in the comments. Do you think the price of silver is going to keep going downwards, or do you think the price is going to go up? Do you think that there is more downwards motion? And it's interesting to look at that because depending upon when you got into the gold and silver market, that's going to depend upon your perspective on the price. For instance, someone who got in like 6, 7 years ago would say that the price of silver isn't really, it's not that high because they got in when silver was around $21, right? But someone that got in 2 years ago, a year or two ago when silver was $15 would say, wow, silver is actually still pretty high at 23 because I got in when it was 15. You see how depending upon when you got in is going to depend upon your perspective on what the price is. That's irrelevant. No matter who got in when, you got to see what the price is now and realize that that's what the price is. Your perspective on it is irrelevant. The real price is what really matters. So anyways, I am curious what your thoughts on this are. Do you think that the presidential election is going to boost things up again, ramp up the price? I definitely think so. Anytime there's chaos, controversy in the markets, it looks good. It looks bullish for gold and silver. Usually gold first, then silver follows, right? Especially right now when people don't trust, especially since it's such a political edge, it's a political focus, it's a political factor that's going to be influencing the prices coming up. That's really why I think there could be a lot that's about to happen, because anytime people don't trust banks and governments, they go to safe haven metals, which is gold and silver. Usually gold, then silver follows suit. But also, after silver follows suit, since it's an industrial metal, depending on the outcome, whether it's Joe Biden or Trump, a lot of things could get affected with that, from solar technology, Joe Biden's green revolution using solar panels. So no matter what, silver has a big future, a very explosive future ahead of it, regardless of the outcome. And that's why silver is so beneficial. That's why there's so many advantages, right? So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I have some other stuff that I'm going to be working on today, so stay tuned for more videos. If you thought this video was educational, informational, or at least just entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.